Pisces, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-July 2025. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business, as always, and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we can dip our toes in energy and see what's happening for the lovely Pisces collective. Hope you're all doing fabulous and fantastic, my friends. Let's get it going here. My God, Spirit Team, talk to me. What do you got for us? What do we have for Pisces gang in mid-July? What energies, messages, insights can we take a little peek at? And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full reading itself. At the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what we got for Pisces mid-July. What's the vibe? What's the energy? Let's get this card out nice and quick for you, my friends. Hopefully. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the deck will agree. Okay, I really like this card. Changed in the Night is the name of it, and I just think it's beautiful. Just look at that imagery there. Now, of course, we could see some of the themes that this card could represent, like situations or things changing quickly. Surprise, surprise. I've been seeing that a lot for a lot of signs, and even in recent weeks for Pisces. But I feel like there could be more here, because it feels like physical but also energetic. Now, before we fully dive into that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the July subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. And also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo. Back into the reading. Let's talk more in depth about this card. So look at those beautiful blues and purples. It just gives me a nice feeling, and I like to read this on a more intuitive way. But Changed in the Night, to me, could just be situations flip-flopping real quick, which has been all over the zodiac this week in specific, where things intensify and go from 0 to 100. So it's looking like us Pisceans are not immune to those energetic effects. Makes sense, right? Pisces usually very intuitive, and you can feel things in the air. Now, for some Pisces, this could be a situation improving or getting better. Guess it depends on where your awareness is when this card kind of shows up. But it's like, yeah, wow, it's like overnight, total difference. And that could be very good. I would claim this, especially if there's an area of life that's like a little sticky or not going like really how you'd like it to move. But I would say, if anything, you might need to be a little more adaptable with various situations when this is here. Because whether it's people, whether it's situations in general, it's like, okay, this is taking a turn. But I think it's okay. I feel like for most Pisces, this could be really good, and you can roll with it. So we're just going to leave it at that. Let's get into tarot. And yeah, I always like to say that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote. So let's get you 3 tarot cards in the upright. Then we'll get into that intuitive juiciness. Shuffle it up one time here. Pisces, mid-July. And while we get this deck shuffled up and ready to go, let's talk about last week's reading. Guess what it was called? A surprising change. You see what I mean? It's been around the Pisces energy. It's been around the whole collective. There's a powerful shift coming. That's just what I think. I mean, especially when I see it across so many weeks, so many zodiac signs. But yeah, I mean, whether it changes within you, changes within your awareness, changes within situations, life is perpetual change. That's something I always like to say. But sometimes it's a little more intense than others, right? Sometimes it's a little slower. Feels like there's a lot of stuff that's moving and shifting. In the physical and in the etheric realm. But let's see what we have for you this week. As you know, energy is very fluid, never set in stone, so only take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or somebody else's, right? Let's get it going. 3 cards for Pisces. What do we have in mid-July? Thank you. All right, cool. 2 of Cups. I like that. That's a nice soft energy to start off with. This could just be the energy of somebody closely connected to you that Spirit's wanting us to hone in on. Could be partnerships in general. Let's get a couple more. What do we have here for Pisces, please? Thank you. 10 of Cups. Wow. All right. 2 heavy hitters. 2 heavy hitters, my friends. And I'm going to try to stay even keel here and not get too overly optimistic, because I know how readings could go. But we're starting good. This is a great way to start. 8 of Pentacles. Listen, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of how this energy is presenting itself, Pisces. So this could be good. Really like it. Might be working on something here. What are you working on? Okay, let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes. Then we'll get into that juicy, intuitive stuff. So yeah, first look, first glance, you know, I always analyze the elements first, and all of it is the Pisces comfort zone. We have a lot of water with the 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Pisces is a water sign, of course, so when I see a lot of water in a spread, it's like, yeah, that's the realm of emotions and feelings and creativity. Pisces is right at home with this type of energy. Yes, it can be intense, and we'll explore that further. We also have Earth, so the material world, the world around us, money, finances, work. But when you mix water and earth together, that's a recipe for potential and abundance. I love this elemental combination, and it all works with Pisces energy. So initially, I'm pretty excited about what we're looking at because all of these cards do skew positive. So again, whatever situation you're going through or dealing with, I'm getting a lot of potential here for positive. Let's go through this piece by piece and really start to build it out, though. So position number one, we have the beautiful Two of Cups, and we see those two individuals. They're standing next to each other. They're sharing those cups. This is a huge card of soul ties, soul connection, soulmates, whatever you want to call it. It could just be people that are very close to us. We don't even have to limit it to romantic relationships either. This could be like a really great friend, very close family member, someone you've known for a very long time, where it's like the energetic frequency is like on point, where it's like, yeah, no, the energy just works. It's a great, great energy. Now, in my specific style, the clarifier could just tell us how someone close to you is feeling, what they're experiencing, what they might be thinking, like all that various kind of stuff. But the challenge with the Two of Cups, when it shows up in its reverse form, could represent the whole opposite of everything I was just talking about. It could be people where, even though there's an important connection, the energy could be at odds, or there could be just something going on with someone that's very near and dear to your heart. I'm not going to inject too much challenge into this since there's so much good supporting energy, but we'll just have to see when we clarify it. I usually love the Two of Cups. It's beautiful. And it's a great way to start off a reading, even though it's not a classical action card. Now, moving to the center, we have one of like the top cards, top three maybe in the whole deck. We have the beautiful 10 of Cups. Love it. Okay, wish fulfillment energy, wins, victories, blessings, all those lovely things. Now, tens and tarots could represent endings. This is a card of happy endings. It's a card of getting what you want. It's receiving what you want. Manifestations coming in. I don't want to be too vibrant in my wordplay here, but I think you get the point. It's really nice. Other things it could represent is the home, the family, people that we're very, very close to. So as you can see with the Two of Cups, 10 of Cups, there's a certain comfort zone, a certain comfort level that I really do like here. And if you're not dealing with home and family stuff. The challenge with the 10 of Cups, when it shows up in its reverse form, it could be very intense emotions. Like extra, extra intense. So just know the highs could be extra high. If you're feeling some lows, they could be a little extra low. There's not a lot of gray area when we have the 10 of Cups. Either it's like amazing, best thing ever, or it could be something really, really challenging. So we'll just have to see. I'm still leaning positive. I'm really liking what I'm seeing. Now, moving to the back end, we have an energy that switches it up a little bit, kind of takes us out of all this watery, flowy type of energy. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Beautiful. Now, this is a card that does closely tie to work. It ties to career and business, how you earn money. It doesn't just have to be that, though. It's very artisanal. It's extremely creative. You see that person at a workbench and they're creating more pentacles. So for some of you, this could be the creative juices flowing. This could be working on something. And it doesn't always have to be for the sake of money. It could be for the sake of enjoyment. Now, when we tie this into personal relationships, it's like, okay, let's build something. Let's work on something. Let's put effort into this. That's a really great thing. And it could also represent fixing things, mending things. So the thing I love about the Eight of Pentacles is the effort. We're putting effort into it. Now, what's the issue with the Eight of Pentacles? Sometimes it could be someone that's trying a little too hard. Maybe not trying hard enough. It could be someone where the energy is just either too much or too little. This could represent a workaholic, too, where it's like an energy is not being allowed to flow because someone's trying to force something. So we definitely want to look at this. But I think I really like what I'm seeing so far because it's a different flavor from the rest of the Zodiac, that's for sure. But I want to dive deeper on all of this, Pisces. Let's do it. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, let's get a good shuffle here for Pisces, gang. What is going on? And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on the Two of Cups. Oh, and yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to Pisces, you can drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, let's get that Two of Cups going. Why is it here, please? Thank you. Love it. Yeah, there's an energy that's just magnetically drawn to you. So we have the Knight of Swords in the upright. Like this energy, it's coming in. It's coming in hot. Especially air sign energy, so watch for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But it doesn't just have to be that. So remember, Knights are communicators. They're speakers. They're messengers, but they're also taking action and making moves. The one thing I could say about the Knight of Swords is that sometimes it could be a little aggressive, sometimes it could be a little pushy. So watch out for anyone that just comes on a little too strong. That's kind of an energy I'm picking up here. I'm not saying that's a red flag or anything, but I think I've seen this for you in recent weeks, like maybe a month ago, where it's like, no, this energy's coming right at you, Pisces. Like you might be a people magnet. Okay? Could be an important soul connection that's either here or coming in, but there's like this magnetic draw that I'm picking up. Now, for those of you that watch me on a regular basis, you know I don't just classify myself as a love reader alone. So yeah, maybe this is like a friend or just someone really important for the next chapter of your life. But yeah, there's someone coming in. That's for sure. Especially with this Knight of Swords, it's coming in. It's coming in hot. It's coming in quick. I would say just the only thing to watch out for is this energy being a little too pushy, especially when we have this Eight of Pentacles and then we have this Knight of Swords. Like it's an energy. It just comes on really strong. For another portion of you, yeah, this could be surrounding communication. If we want to put that other message to the wayside, the Two of Cups, they're chatting it up. The Knight of Swords is a messenger, so this could most definitely be an important talk of some kind or a message coming in. Let's see what else shows up within the reading itself. We'll see. If I get more shades of communication, then I'll know. But let's see why that Ten of Cups is here. Why is the Ten of Cups in the mix for Pisces, please? Oh, okay. Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this just really makes me feel good. It makes me feel better for some reason. I don't know why I'm phrasing it like that. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Three of Swords in reverse under the Ten of Cups. It's like, yeah, no, I'm happy. I'm happy about this. So, of course, I'm seeing wins. Of course, I'm seeing victories in multiple areas because we have this energy that's coming in, not having to force anything. Then we have this energy here in the center where it's like, no, yeah, no, I'm hitting a good stride. I'm hitting a really nice stride, actually, because this is like wish fulfillment manifestation type of energy I'm picking up. So, again, there could be something that you've either purposely manifested, maybe even accidentally, with the magnetism where it's like, all right, now I brought it into my experience. Here it comes. It's here. That's how this feels. Now, the Three of Swords, usually in the upright, that's when this is a pain. That's when this is a rough energy to grapple with. When I see it in reverse, it's like, it doesn't feel that bad anymore. Or no, I actually feel pretty damn good. Like this rough energy is beginning to fade. So if there is something you're healing from, now is a great time to process it and work through it. But I get this nice comfort energy. I really do. So again, I feel wins, victories, blessings, whatever we want to call it. There's a great energy coming in around the Pisces collective. It's coming at you. Let's keep moving forward. Let's see what that Eight of Pentacles has. Then we'll do a quick recap before we get into the shadow. So why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Yeah, big manifestation. I really like it. It just makes me feel good. Makes me feel better for some reason. So why is that Eight of Pentacles here? Cool. Yeah, and something you've worked for, something you've worked towards, something you've wanted for a long time. We have the World in the upright underneath this Eight of Pentacles, and that's what it tells me. It's like, no, wait, you brought it in, Pisces. Like, you wanted it. You're going to get it. So I feel like in this time, especially if you are purposely manifesting things, make sure it's what you really want. Make sure it's something that you really, truly want, because you will get it. Like, to me, this feels like the universe is working for you. The universe is working towards you. Because the world, yes, it can represent the close of a cycle. Yes, it can represent endings. But this isn't the Ten of Swords. This is like a happy ending. This is the change of a chapter. This is remaking something. So when I see it underneath the Eight of Pentacles, it's like, no, this is what you wanted. This is what you worked for, and you will get it. So just know that. Things that you're manifesting, things that you're creating, it's going to come. But just make sure it's what you really want. That's just how it's presenting to me. Yeah, big happy ending energies, big energies of like manifestations coming in. I really like it. I guess it depends on your viewpoint and what you're dealing with. But the energy overall looks fantastic to me, Pisces. Let's go through and do a quick recap. Then we'll get into the shadow card. If you kindly look in the box, position number 1, we got the Two of Cups with the Knight of Swords in the upright. So sure, this could be an important talk of some kind. But mainly to me, it's just speaking about someone or something coming in. Like it's magnetically pulled to you. And the energy's on its way. Moving to the center, we have the Ten of Cups with the Three of Swords. Again, a manifestation coming in. Feeling good, something makes you feel better. It's like, I like this. This energy feels nice. The energy seems to work. So I really love how this energy feels right up the center. Wins, victories, blessings, manifestations, all that good stuff. And then, especially here towards the back end, we have the Eight of Pentacles with the World in the upright. Happy ending type of energy. Getting what you worked towards, what you wanted, what you've been working for. There is this karmic energy. There's this energy of manifestation. And it's like, all right, well, if you want it, you will get it. So make sure you really want it. Like, that's just the energy that's coming through. So I love it for the most part. I think it's a very claimable reading this week. So please take a screenshot if you want to look into it further. Let's see what's in the shadows. Okay, let's get a good shuffle here. And yeah, I always like to pull one shadow card at the very end just to see whether it's something within you or something you don't quite see. Shadow cards don't always have to be a challenge. They could be a good thing too. So let's get you one. Yes, if you made it to this point in the reading, please feel free to check out channel memberships. I'll put a link for it in the comments below. It's a beautiful way to support the channel, and I have much love for all my channel members. Okay, let's get this going here. What do we have? Oh, quick. Super, super quick. Yeah, and there it is again. So the Knight of Swords even shows up in your shadow this week. So we could talk about the shadow side of this Knight of Swords, and I kind of mentioned it a little bit within the reading itself. Unless you're connected to an air sign, when I see the Knight of Swords, it's a little forceful, it's a little pushy, it's a little intense. So just know, with the energies that we're seeing within the reading itself, the energy just seems to come over quickly, or it just comes on quick, or it just comes on very intense. So whether it is in the realm of personal relationships, maybe it's energy within you, maybe you need to release some sort of energy because it's just super intense within you. You might need an outlet when this card shows up in the shadows. But it's action, it's movement. If you're going through things that seem a little stuck, if you're going through things that seem a little quiet, I would not predict that they will be that way for long, especially with all the cues we saw within the reading this week. So we're just going to put him down right there, my beautiful Piscean people. That's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the July subscriber surprise. If you would like further insight on your situation, you could book a personal reading with me on my website, mastermetaphysics.com. My digital calendar's over there, so you could go check out availability. But for the July subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 3 copies of one of my most favorite decks, the Tarot of the Owls. It's beautiful, it's unique, and it definitely fits the season. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things, as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed, and second, let me know down in the comments, for all the uses that tarot has to offer, which do you think is best? Do you like using it for love situations, personal, financial, business, you name it? You put it in the comments, you'll be entered to win. And at the end of the month, the winners will be announced in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love, and I'll see you soon.